Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is December 9th, 2025, and we are in the New Testament. We're in the third epistle of John, his third letter. Again, this is much more of a very personal letter than what we see in Paul. It's got a greeting, a body, and an end, so it does make more of a letter. Again, more of exhortation than just general advice. Something has happened, and he's writing this to Gaius, and he's saying, hey, you know what? I've heard you're really generous. Keep it up. You're doing really good. He talks about two guys, Diotrephes and Demetrius. And he's saying, hey, you know what? There's this Diotrephes guy. Leave him alone. He's no good. He's always trying to cause trouble. He's stirring up malicious words against people. He's tearing things down. That's the guy you want to avoid. Demetrius tells us nothing about Demetrius. Unfortunately for us in the 21st century, we don't really know anything about this guy. But what's interesting to me and what should be interesting to you is literally all he does is mention this guy by his name, Demetrius, and just tells us, you know what? He's a good guy. Everyone knows Demetrius. I don't even have to tell you about who Demetrius is, Mr. Gaius, because everyone you know knows Demetrius because he's good. When you have a good reputation, that's all you need. You don't need an explanation to someone to tell you, oh, that guy's a really good guy. Oh, that guy, yeah, I knew he was good. So if you're following the truth, you got nothing to worry about. You are making a good reputation for yourself, whether you know it or not. But you know what? You're Diotrephes. Oh, we're going to point out every bad thing you're doing. Your bad character follows you. The people are going to look and say, don't imitate that guy. He's evil. But you know what? Demetrius, I don't even need to tell you how good he is. You know how good he is. Do what he's doing. And then he ends with his final greeting. There's one other section in here. Talks about joy then to hear that my children walk in the truth. And he talks about that a lot. He did that in 2 John, and I think he does in 1 John. That's one of John's favorite things, is to talk about children walking in truth and saying, man, that's joy. When the people you've trained up, and maybe you go away for a little bit and you come back and you see that, man, they are still walking in faith. They're still walking in truth. And you go, wow. You know, not anything I did. That's, you know, God is working in you and you're letting him. That's awesome. Let's go ahead. We're going to read 3 John, the elder, which is what John calls himself, and I think Peter does too in his letters. To the beloved Gaius, whom I love in truth, beloved, I pray that you may prosper in all things and be in health, just as your soul prospers. For I rejoiced greatly when brethren came and testified of the truth that is in you, just as you walk in the truth. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children walk in truth. So Gaius is one of his students, I guess. Beloved, you do faithfully wherever you do for the brethren and for strangers who have borne witness of your love before the church. If you send them forward on their journey in a manner worthy of God, you will do well, because they went forth for his name's sake, taking nothing from the Gentiles. We therefore ought to receive such that we may become fellow workers for the truth. I wrote to the church, but Diotrephes, who loves to have the preeminence among them, does not receive us. Therefore, if I come, I will call to mind his deeds which he does, prating against us with malicious words. And not content with that, he himself does not receive the brethren, and forbids those who wish to, putting them out of the church. Beloved, do not imitate what is evil, but what is good. He who does good is of God, but he who does evil has not seen God. Demetrius has a good testimony from all and from the truth itself, and we also bear witness, and you know that our testimony is true. I had many things to write, but I do not wish to write to you with pen and ink, but I hope to see you shortly, and we shall speak face to face. Peace to you. Our friends greet you. Greet the friends by name. May God bless the reading of his word, and may God bless you. Bye.